Okay, I want to a video of Triton. I've seen people do videos of Triton or pets and make comments about Triton, and I just watched a video that Elia did with Triton, upgrading Iris to Triton, and I wanted to clarify some things, and you know, I hope that people watch this video before they buy skills for Triton. First thing is, um, with Triton, there are some uh, very awesome skills, and there's some very crappy skills. For instance, this ice bolt that I have, it hits very, very hard. I use my Triton Inspire. I'm crit built here. I use my Triton Inspire. This ice bolt with a Vulcan's Wrath hits like my Herky-Delphic with a Vulcan's Wrath. And as you can see, I only have one heal here, which is Rain Dance. But I would like to, at some point in time, get rid of this Spirit Well and get this healing effects plus 5%. Um, Water's Heart is fantastic. So what it does is I lose 20% less awakening points per second per 3 seconds than anybody else does. As I was saying, with this passive here, I lose a lot less awakening points than other people. And I have learned from my experience, like in Class Wars, I've learned to wait to Sylph, and then the other person goes into Sylph mode too fast, and then I stay in Sylph mode, and they lose their Sylph mode, so I can just destroy them, just demolish them. But um, this skill I do not use simply because I don't have room for it, and I compensate for it with Apollo Shield. Like for Class Wars, right before I morph, I use my Apollo Shield. Um, and this skill right here, Water Spirit, is crap. It's just complete and utter crap. Okay, so a lot of people in the game have gone crit now, like pretty much everybody. Um, this skill would only dodge a critical hit. Um, that is cool, right? But it it says ensures the teammate with the lowest HP dodges a critical strike, but it doesn't actually make sure that you do that. It only has a chance to dodge. So don't waste the balens on that. It's only a chance to dodge, and that's only a chance on a critical hit. So it's crap, complete crap. Um, for Tsunami, I love that skill. In um, MP Arena, my team wins a lot. I mean, a lot. And none of us are using Herkies for that. Like my in-game wife uses Medusa, and my two teammates use Evolved Hades or Gaia. But when I morph in MP Arena, I use Tsunami and Rain Dance and Delphic. Those are about the only three I use, unless there's a cooldown or there's only one person left and I want to kill him fast. Then I use my Ice Bolt. But Tsunami, it sure it hits everybody, But that's not the only great thing. The other thing is that it removes the debuff from ally with the lowest HP. So let's say in MP arena, if like someone like my wife has chaos on or amnesia or blood rune or anybody like that, and she has the lowest HP, that removes that from her. It's a parry while I'm attacking, and it does damage to all of the enemy. And in class wars, I use that after I morph or after people use the Herky skill, which I used to have that one, but I got rid of it. I don't like it. Um, because my Herky's for PvE, like Necro. But this one that reduces MDef by 30% for all teammates. So I go to Class Wars and I see all these people using a Herky and in Battlegrounds too. But I use this Tsunami, and while it's doing damage to them, it removes that buff from me, or debuff, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And Inspire, my team, we're not really big cashers. None of us is. Um, we don't use Herky for Spire. Well, every once in a great while I use my Herky, but for the most part we don't use Herky for Spire. My wife uses her Medusa, and Sappy and Blood Rain use their evolved Hades, and I use my Triton. And Triton does do very good damage in there. Just need to have the crit to do the damage, and you need to work on your tune and your pet. Um, for the 21 boss, it is only when I'm using my Triton that we actually beat that 21 boss, and that's when I'm using my Tsunami to get rid of that bleed, and I also roll with Piri Rune. Now the other things that you need with Triton, sure, it is naturally weak to Electro Pet, so you need high level resistance crystals. I have 88 Electro resistance with my Triton on. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Um, the other thing that helps a lot is having high defense. If you roll with Triton, if you roll with any pet, you need high defense. I see a lot of people give up their defense for crit, and especially for knights, that's not right, because knight's strong suit is their armor, their defense. Um, as you can see here, my P def is just a little bit higher than my P attack. My M def is at 57k. My HP is a little bit low. But then we go to Astrals, and I've got Refined Goddess Blessing to 33%, Enhanced Determination to 33% or 53%. Then I've got Holy Willpower level 9. So that gives me a lot of MDF. But what I'm going to do before Class Wars, I'm going to upgrade this Guardian Angel, and I pretty much always use Guardian Angel for Class Wars, but I need to level this up to level 8 at least, which will only take a few days, and use that instead of regen for Class Wars. Yeah, that's some of the ways of beefing up Triton. My crit is kind of low with 8k, but with the next gem event, I'm thinking I might make level 9 crit gems, level 9 HP gems. That should help a lot. Yeah, Triton is probably not the best pet for a mage, but I think for myself it is a fantastic pet. Thank you. If you have questions, just ask. Bye.